So this is a Polaris 90cc Sportsman, same as all the Polaris 90s. So I'm changing the axle bearings here. I think there's one here and there's one over here. I'm assuming they're both inside here. What's happening is whenever I was accelerating, the quad didn't want to move forward. It seemed like it was getting stuck or it was hung up. So I put it up, let the axle free, and then I don't know if you could tell. See that play that's in there? What it was doing was the chain was pulling forward, and it was pulling this side of the axle forward, and since the bearings were loose, it was going like that. It was pulling this forward, and as it was pulling this side forward, it was pulling this side backwards because the axle was going like this. So when it was pulling this side over here, the brakes hung up, and that's why it was slowing down. So to get this off, you want to take this bolt here, undo this part here, this bolt here, loosen this bolt, and loosen this bolt. Obviously take this wing nut off that I already did. I just put some jack stands right there, and then on that side over there. I'll take the cotter pins that were out here, undo this nut. That was already loose. Once you get the nuts and the cotter pins off, slide this off both sides, and then these are sleeves right here. Both sides, there's a sleeve over here also. You want to make sure when you put it back that that hump is on this side. Same goes with this side. There's a little hump right here, and it goes right here toward the inside of the axle. Once you get everything loosened up, take just like a dead blow hammer, hit on the side here, push this axle through here, through the carrier, and then once the axle comes out, I think we should be able to unbolt this and then get better access to these bearings inside here. When you hit this, once you get it past a certain spot, it becomes free. You don't have to hit it anymore, and then just pull it out. Here's the problem bearing on this side. See if I can set this so we can see. So I don't know if you can see that already. See that inside here? Look at that. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that. Yeah, see that in there? Yep, that's bad. Alright, so in order to get this off, obviously there's two studs here and here. There's no way to pull this off, so there's actually bolts that are right there. I'm going to take these brake shoes off to get to that bolt and that bolt down here. So just pull these springs, two springs off of here, and these brake shoes will come off, and we should have access to those bolts. So what I did to take this off was I put a screwdriver in here, lifted the edge, lifted this edge up on top of here, and then I put a screwdriver in here and lifted this edge up on top of here to where it's up higher. Then I'm just going to take this and pull it off to get these brakes, the brake shoes off. So I finally got this out. I got most of the bearings out. As you can tell, that was the bad bearing right there. That. That was the bad bearing. That was the other side that was still better, I guess. Not good, but better than that one. So this pipe, when I started taking it out, as you can tell, something didn't look right there. It was actually inside here like this. The weird side obviously being the problem side. So if you take a look in there, I don't know if you can see it, but look at all that. That was from the ball bearings getting stuck in there and floating around. Grinded up the inside of it. This is the other side. Obviously it's supposed to kind of look clean, but this is the problem side. And obviously that outside of that bearing is still stuck in there, that race. So I gotta get that race out. And then I think I'm gonna try to clean that up in there somehow. I don't think it really matters, but just kind of make it look nice. What I've been doing is just kind of, I took a long chisel and put it through one side to beat the other side out, and then vice versa. So I'm just trying to get this last race out right now. So here's the bearings back in, along with the seals on the end. There's this side. There's this side. I had to use a press. I didn't show it because it wasn't here. I didn't have my phone. But anyway, once you get the old bearings beat out, clean up the races on the inside here. When the mating surface is here, I use some anti-seize, just a little bit on around the edges, to put the bearing in, push that in, and then push the seal in. Don't forget to put that tube on the inside, the one I was showing you earlier, and then bolt it back together, put everything back together.